Hi again guys, so back with my second review, another Rio product that they had sent to me. Again, apologies for the background noise. Next review is on the nail varnish remover kit that Rio sent to me. So the box it comes in looks like this, and what you get inside is you get kind of the motor that looks a bit like a shoe. And then you have your switch here, and then kind of the lug that the pot sits on top of. Then you get the pot, and this has all the bristles inside. So I can't kind of really tip it, but you can hopefully sort of see some of the bristles in there. And this has like a silicone or like a rubber gasket on the inside here. So basically when you put the lid on, it's completely sealed, and so I can kind of tip it and shake it and nothing comes pouring out, it doesn't drip out, so it keeps the nail varnish remover for the next time. It doesn't evaporate, you don't have to fiddle with trying to sort of pour it back into the bottle. They do send you the nail varnish remover solution. This is the acetone solution, and you get a 100ml size bottle. So yeah, it comes with your user guide. It's so easy to use, it really is. Okay, so again I'll kind of go through the details with you. So yeah, the rapid polish remover is £14.99 from the Rio website. I will put all the details in the down bar. Again, I think this is a brilliant price. Now, one of the kind of really good kind of things about the product for somebody who uses false nails, personally I don't, but some, for any of you who do, whether it's a regular thing that you do or just maybe for a special occasion, you can actually use this system, because that just kind of pops on there. You can use the system to remove false nails. So I mean, as I say, I don't wear false nails, but I kind of checked out how you would remove the nails. So what you would do is you'd want to clip them down kind of as short as possible, and then with a nail file, if you kind of like file over the top of the false nail, just to actually expose the surface of the nail bed, and then you kind of soak them in the solution for sort of 5-10 minutes. I mean, it says to soak them in the pot. Personally, what I would do, I would pour the solution into sort of a small bowl, soak my nails in there for the 5 or 10 minutes, check that they're started to soften up, and then either get a measuring jug, or if you happen to have a funnel, pour the solution back into the white pot, then put your finger in, kind of switch it on, and then let the bristles in the solution actually go to work with removing the rest of the nail. So that's how you'd use it for that. Now, where are we? Actually, I also checked how much it would cost to have like a nail soak off. Now this is just kind of locally to where I live. I'm sure kind of up and down the country prices vary, massively, but I double checked, and the cheapest kind of acrylic soak off that I could find as a treatment was £15. So that's the whole set, obviously all 10 fingers, but that's £15 to remove them once. If you were to buy this for like a penny change on £15, you can use it again and again and again. So every time, if you just want to give your nails a bit of a chance to breathe, if you get fed up with them, if you only have them on for a special occasion, you won't be sort of spending £15+ every time you want them removed. So from that point of view, this will be saving you money. I mean, I think that's brilliant. As I say, I don't wear false nails. I have done in the past, and when I've taken them off, it's kind of pulled actual kind of layers of my natural nail as well. So something like that, really worth purchasing if you do wear false nails sort of often. It's so easy to use. I mean, you can't get it wrong. You literally kind of have the pot, and it has like a square shaped hole, and on here you have a little peg that's also square shaped. Then push that down. Obviously you take the cap off, and then you choose what speed you want it on. I will be doing a video in sort of after this one to remove some of this nail varnish, just so as you can see how it actually looks when it's being used. But it is so easy. I mean, if you're going on holiday, you know, whether it's kind of somewhere in the country or even away, you can take this with you. Because it runs on batteries, which are included, you can just kind of, I mean, obviously you don't necessarily have to take the solution. You can just take the unit when you get to where you're going, buy a solution and put it in there. Obviously it has to be one that contains acetone, just to actually remove the polish or the nails. So it's so easy. There's kind of, there's no mesh. You don't end up with kind of loads of cotton wool balls or cotton pads sort of just spooned around the place. You don't have that. It's so easy, you know. It is just literally pour the solution in, dip your finger in and switch on. That's it. Easy peasy. Generally what I tend to do is I will sort of dip my finger in, and before I switch it on, I'll just kind of leave it for sort of maybe 10-15 seconds. And that the reason is, obviously, when you switch the unit on, the centrifugal force kind of chucks the solution up against the wall. So if you just give it like a good kind of 10-15 second soak before you actually switch the unit on, I find that does help, because it gives the solution the time to kind of really start to break that down, and then the bristles just take it off just so easy. And it's so small as well, so again, if you're going on holiday, you know, I mean, you have that and that, and that's it. That's just it. So let's see. I had to write it all down, guys, just because I knew that I wouldn't remember everything, and I wanted to make sure that I kind of, you know, tried to cover all areas. So yeah, it comes with 2 speeds, so you can kind of start off with sort of you dip your finger in and put it on the first speed. For example, I mean, let's just say you had one really thin coat of a polish on. The first speed would be ideal to remove that. For kind of like a heavier nail varnish, especially if you put lots of kind of clear gloss over the top, the second speed, and also I would probably say the second speed for the false nails as well. So that's that. And personally, I have found the bristles kind of, when you put your finger in, it's kind of a bit hard to explain. They're not rough or scratchy. They're nice and soft, but they are firm enough to do the job. And I have found that with my cuticles, you know, I don't always necessarily sort of push them back as often as I should. Sometimes it's just laziness. But I have found that with my fingers sort of being in the pot with the bristles going around, it really gives a nice gentle exfoliation to the cuticle area as well. So you're kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone by removing your kind of nail polish, and also just getting that nice exfoliation across the bottom of the nail plate as well. So yeah, I think that's everything. Again, if there's a question that you want me to answer, please do just leave me a comment. I'm sorry if I've forgotten sort of to mention something. I think I've covered everything, so I hope you find that really helpful. Again, Rio haven't paid me to say this at all. I have seen this very product on Ideal World Shopping channel, and on a few occasions I thought, oh yeah, you know, I'd quite like to have that, because they kind of rave about it, and I thought, well, that's their job, they're paid to. I haven't been paid to. This is my own personal view. So yeah, I mean, both the products that I've kind of reviewed now, I would definitely try them again. As far as the kind of nail pens are concerned, when one colour has run out, you can buy them individually. You know, they kind of give you the details there for you to do that. So yeah, again, I'd be happy just to kind of top one up if you use maybe the white more for French manicures as well as other designs, and you wanted to just replace that one colour, you can do that as well. So I love Rio products. I do have their chin toner, which I already did a video for, and I also have one of their scanning laser hair removal systems. That was bought for me, I think, for my birthday 2 years ago, and I love it. It's really good as well. I mean, Rio have been around for absolute donkey's years, and for me, I mean, I know that they're a brand that I can trust. So yeah, hopefully, you know, you'll give them a go if you haven't already, and you know, you will have the same positive experience that I've had with them. So that's it, guys. As I say, I hope I've covered everything. I hope you found that helpful, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Have a great weekend, lovelies. Bye bye.